What's up, guys? Welcome to the Just the Guys podcast. See, I told you. Every single time I do it different. The Just the Guys music channel, music reaction, JTG channel. It don't matter. We here. You here. It's Throwback Thursday. And we got some great music. Well, I'm about to get put onto some great music. I'm hoping.
Yes. Yes, okay. He is.
All right, cool.
1999, Joey BADA. Mm-hmm. This is from 2012. This is his first mixtape, and it was a great time to be a music fan back then. I would say a lot of great music was coming out. I forgot there was another artist. This is our second take doing this shit. I don't care. This is our second time doing this. But I was starting to get into the music reaction stuff when this came out, and I had heard it like literally probably like the month it came out, and I was like, okay, I like what I'm hearing. And that kind of fell off from Joey after that. Like his next project was Summer Nights, and I listened to it, and like I didn't get the same vibe as 1999, so I was like kind of off of it. And then back then, I was still getting my feet wet with music. But yeah, it's a great project. He was 17 at the time, and to have a boom bap sound on your first mixtape and being 17, kind of crazy, especially for that time too, because no one was really doing boom bap. We're doing like
at all
trap beats were still on the rise, and Lex Luthor was still making fucking crazy beats, and all that shit was coming out around that time. So
yeah, that was like the peak really for like trap music and the Lils like Uzi, Migos, 21 Savage. All those artists were kind of like on the rise. And this is when you're saying, oh no, I'm tripping.
2012.
Because this is 2012.
Yeah.
Way too early.
It was
a whole 4 years too early. My bad.
2 Chainz, it was Wayne, it was Drake, Wiz
2 Chainz
Khalifa,
for sure.
Wiz was still popping then.
Drake was going brazy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Kanye and Good Music were doing their thing.
Wow, dang.
Yeah,
that was a great time for music. Dang,
Young Money and all that was still there. And Our Future was bubbling back then too. I don't think they hit apex yet.
Beyond me.
Yeah,
that's one group I never tapped into. One artist I still don't. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't respect him because I do, but I do not. I don't consume his music at all.
I heard some stuff from Chromacopia, and I liked what I heard.
Man, I was listening to Hobson. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm dead. Hobson was popping in 2012 too.
Yeah, that was my guy, bro. I don't know what it was. It was something about his beats, the way he would like do sing-songy stuff, and
how can I forget 2012? Good Kid, Mad City. Almost out.
I think, matter of fact, I think this is when Robbie Power was born.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
So that's because like High Power it came out, and I think this is when I decided to change my name from whatever it was before. I think it was like Rod Goes Ham, because like my friends were immature as shit before then, and they would be like Rod Goes Gay, Rod Goes this, Rod Goes that. Like a bunch of dumb shit, and I got tired of hearing that, and I was just like, you know what, bro, I'm just gonna change.
Robbie Power.
Like, some people heard it, and they were just like, oh, like I don't know who Rod is, but I heard that boy goes ham. Like I was like, okay, yeah, it was a cool name, but then Robbie Power.
You know who
emerged?
You know who produced High Power?
I have no idea.
J. Cole. The J. Cole beat. Yeah,
that's nuts. That's
a
nuts.
J. Cole beat.
That is nuts. And it's funny? In an interesting way, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. With the theme of the track, like all the little 808s, and then the every day we fight the system. Like that whole that's great. That's awesome. I feel like that and Forbidden Fruit is the closest we're gonna get to a track with them two now, especially since the beef happened.
Yeah, that collab project has never seen the light of day.
Ever. Black Friday is another thing, another project.
We might have to revisit that for a Throwback Thursday.
We should.
Next week we're doing that. We're doing
Black Friday.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Lock it in.
I can't wait for that.
Lock it in. All right.
So we here in the present.
Yes, 1999. We're gonna do 5 tracks.
5 tracks.
5 tracks.
We're going start with Waves, right?
Waves, yeah.
Yeah. You remember back in the days when niggas used to
sound like Cole.
Waves and shit? One like
Platinum?
Yeah, I had to
You're not even doing platinum.
Like nobody in the hood was fucking with my shit. And that's real shit.
Since 9-5, mama been working 9-5. And I know the landlord fed up with our lies. So we pray to the guys, the jobs, and the Allahs to keep us safe and watch our lives. Cause all we trying to do is do good. Put on my hood when I walk through hoods. Cause these niggas these days is local. You get it in your vocals if you ain't a local. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go global. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be a mogul. And I'm hopeful that me spitting this soulful will have me in the daily postal, flying coastal, eating tofu. Like I told you, I know niggas who trash rapping, worry about the trending fashions rather than the sending passion. They want me send them tracks, but I just send them laughing. Right after I start laughing, they start asking what happened. But back to the chapter, mama told me follow dreams, you never had to ask her to. So that's what I do, became an MC master. Since then it's been a disaster for you. Any favorite rapper, go ahead ask him. Who is Joey BADA? Watching grass, asthma. Damn, it's so sad. He paused the chatter, cause he know he rather back up than to admit the kid is hotter than magma. But fuck it, you gotta give credit where it's due. Cause you ain't gon' like the karma when it's set up on you. It can get you in your medical, fuck you up in the decimal. So get you 2 to 3 for residue found in your retinue. And they told me not to be so complex. Never down to accomplish articles and complex and the sauce. Alfredo, of course, there I go again, stepping out of line.
That was crazy.
I heard reports that it's like sexual intercourse with your thoughts when I talk about the shoes in which I walk. For it is not false, nor false that this kid from the north seeks to force support to reinforce the source. I'm sure by now you can assume he never lost, and that's with some form of divorce or a corpse. Born boss, no days off, child labor. Let me see those in favor to spin that back like tornadoes.
Crazy. This is the False Prophets beat. This is where J. Cole got the beat from.
I'm coming out, I'm 100% real. I ain't compromising Nathan. Anybody that talk about me got problems. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight up like if I was a street person. That's how I'm coming at the whole world. And I'm being real about it. And I'm gonna grow with my music.
That's Pac, by the way.
But it's far from over. Won't stop till I meet Hova in my mind.
Denzel would appreciate that.
Till I'm an owner of the world's finest motors. I blow like supernovas in your daughter room on the poster. Known as history's biggest musical composer. No disrespect to Bob Marr, but yeah, another stoner. Marijuana, my older. And when I get older, hope my spermatozoa over for my scrotum intercepts and ovum like 3 times. Have 3 kids. I hope me and my wife can show them not to make the same mistakes you know that we did. All they acknowledge the knowledge, cause yeah, they gon' need it. Cause when my parents tried to tell me, I just wouldn't receive it, couldn't believe it. Till I saw it with my own pupils. Felt bad when I learned that their advice was truly useful. But fuck it, only made us as human beings more mutual. Even though over time our punishments they grew more crucial. Should use the word brutal, cause my parents mad strict. Hope one day I'll attract the likes of even Madlib. Go the mad shit and hear my songs mastered. Until then all I can do is imagine. Imagine.
Wow.
I'ma make it all happen.
I like his rhyme patterns because like it'll be like a rhyme, it'll be a rhyme, a bunch of filler words, rhyme, and then he'll do like a compact rhyme scheme right in the middle and then go right back to just rhyme, and then just a bunch of just compact rhyming words in one block. Super talented for 17, honestly.
Absolutely. Sounds like he's been doing it for years on years.
Heavy MF Doom inspiration. I like Pac on the interlude in the middle of the track. I like this beat so fucking much. I forgot who produced this.
I was gonna say it was hard to focus on him, especially that second verse, because there was so much going on. Then obviously like this mix like 2012, so his voice is kind of like overshadowed by the beat. So I'm just like, damn, I'm trying to focus on what he's saying, but then I just kind of want to vibe out to the beat. So
and that's the same beat that J. Cole used for False Prophets. He asked Joey for the blessing. Joey was like, go ahead, do what you got to do. Yeah, that's how we got false
That's so
prophets.
real.
Yeah.
That's so real. Wow.
Mm-mm.
I'm learning history.
Yep.
For real. I don't know what. I was listening to Pandora. Back then, I think I was listening to, I think it's either Kendrick or J. Cole radio.
Yep. Damn, Pandora. I don't even know that shit's still around.
Probably not. Spotify maybe clapped it. It's probably gone. I think they went bankrupt. Let me see. Can you even still download that anymore?
You probably can. You probably can. It's probably still out there.
You think so?
Yeah.
You seen what happened with Blockbuster when Netflix came around? I miss Blockbuster, man.
Same. Pandora still Pandora.com. Play songs, albums, and podcasts. The all new Pandora.
Oh,
they revamped.
They got 5 stars. Wait, hold on. Number 11 in music. Hold on. They still got Spotify?
Okay, hold on. No.
Where's Spotify at? Number 1 in music. Never mind.
Pandora's still around though.
Yeah, they're still around. That's cool.
Okay.
All right. I had the Chris Paul of this. Spotify like the LeBron. Hey, Brooklyn.
So what it's like? Joey BADA,
Hey.
Chuck strangers, leave niggas in danger.
I already know I'm gonna like this one. Hey.
Yo, what's the word?
Pass the herbs.
Check. My man Dirty had the Buddha just to put me in my right mind. I rhyme stone, drop jewels and bright lines, sight dimes, so slight close eyes, I'm sliced so by. My, you ain't the go that giving throw so by. After I'm bipolar, took shorty to the back room. Played charade, she acted like a vacuum. Showed it to the dough before the afternoon. She fell hard on the floor, so you know that she'll be back soon. Fake MCs get they raps wrong. Young villain hop up on the track and the track doom, click clack boom. Resurrecting boom back from the tombs. Rap dope like crack in cocoons. Back in this mood, back on the move. It's the motherfucking real. Nigga chill, act cool. Pay respect to the cat drool. And I'm way too blessed to be throwing shots at you.
Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the realest.
Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the era. I'm trying to find my own lane in this freeway of life. Just remember, homeboy, it ain't no freeway to life. My nigga, it's gon' cost you. Try not to lose your soul to the rims, hoes, and gold. Cause once the devil grab hold, that nigga ain't letting go. And I'm far from religious, I just know right and wrong. I know how to write these songs, I know how to light these bongs, I know how to rip thongs, and I'm pretty good at beer bong. Nigga, I'm so crazy. Nigga, I'm loco, gassed up like Sunoco, press the pedal through the flow, bitch, we out the dough. Vroom, vroom, skirt. Bitch, love don't live here no more. Cause a weave look faker than a Louis bag. Weak chick, I tried the bag, had the nerve to turn me down. Heard the song and turn around. Now she want me to unzip her pants, but I'm gone, bitch, missed the chance.
Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the realest.
Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the era. Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the realest. Big ups to Brooklyn, home of the era.
I got sick in class, started making classics. Now all I really do is get the grass and the bust asses. I'm sure to blow like bust acid, puff acids like Maverick, a true maverick. And I average above average on an average day doing bad shit. Bet you still can't pass this. And his teachers still pass him, though the adolescents be added rapping sessions over adolescents. Like fuck trigonometry, I'm trying to multiply monopoly. Some tracks, some homies, then divide the cheese. Divide Lexus to its isosceles so my eyes can see through the ease. Shit on your hypotheses, hypocrisy after S is like apostrophes. You can't stand here unless you pay apostrophe.
Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on.
He cooking.
He's saying too much. I got lost. Hold on.
Added rapping sessions over adolescents. Like fuck trigonometry. I'm trying to multiply monopoly. Some tracks, some homies, then divide the cheese. Divide Lexus to its isosceles so my eyes can see through the ease. Shit on your hypotheses. Hypocrisy after S is like apostrophes. You can't stand here unless you pay apostrophe. Buy the cheese, hit out the spot and leave. Apologies for apology.
Oh my goodness. That was insane. I think that was like the most insane rhyme scheme I heard.
Oh,
That was
better.
a lot.
It gets better.
Wow. A 17-year-old, a jit, doing this.
Yep. And And Chuck Strangers is on the beat for this one too.
Oh,
This
okay. No free promo.
So what you think,
I
Rod?
like that one a lot. I like that
That
one
one
a
was
lot.
cold.
I like that
I like
one
that
way
one.
better than Waves. Yeah, it was a little bit more hype. I like the beat. I really love when like, I mean, I guess you can call them the DJs. I would call
When
them
they
the
start scratching?
DJs on turntables. Yeah, when they start scratching the tables.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. Like when DJ Premier was doing that a lot, like even with the that track that we reacted to with Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
Don't Stop, I think this was called. He
Mhm.
did it on that track. He did it on like he kind of used to do that back in the day. And then I think he did it on another a project with Logic, the Vinyl Days track. When he did it on that, I was just like, damn, like that's so cold. Like it adds a whole like layer. Like you don't do it the whole track. You just do it here, like in bits and pieces to play around with like the 808s or play around with the samples. I think that's dope. That's really cool, and that's something I think no other music genre culture has.
Yeah.
Like it's actually scratching like the tables and rewinding things, cutting and chopping samples like that. That's where the art comes into hip hop. Like not only the beat creation, but the poetry.
Yeah.
They'll never understand, man. They'll never understand. Honestly.
From the Tomb is one of the ones. One of my favorite tracks on the album. But really, I like everything on this project. Like I listened to it front to back, no skips, just whatever, just consuming the music. And back then, like I was listening to full mixtapes and albums back in 2012, and I was just like, this is how you're supposed to do it. In my head, I was like, this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to just listen to it front to back. So I was just like, yep, we here. And Survival Tactics. Now we get Capital Steez for 2.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next one.
I would like to say that Capital Steez is almost like if I had to compare him to somebody else, he's more like the Ab Soul of the group. Like he's probably the best rapper in Pro Era. I don't think I'll get hate for that. I think everyone's in agreement. Capital Steez gone too soon. He was like only like I think he might have been like 18 or 19. He might have been. He's really young when he passed, or 20 or 21. I know it's before 21 and over 17, so it's somewhere in that window. But yeah, I would love to have seen where he would have been at now had he still been here, because he was rapping his ass off back then. I was like, ooh,
he probably can go toe to toe with Soul then.
Oh
if he was still around.
Yeah.
I mean, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
it really does. I mean, he probably could have done a lot for the growth and maybe the complexity of like rap music, like real, like original rap.
Because he was a killer.
All our rapidy rappers were gone too soon.
Yeah,
you know? A lot of them. So that sucks. We'll track 4 on the album, but on the project.
Yeah,
but 3 for us. Oh shit.
Niggas don't want.
Nah. They got drill in the beginning. So I gotta say this now, as someone in the military, like that low key gave me flashbacks, like the hut. And like when I first started doing drill and basic, I thought they would be saying, hut 1, 2, 3. Nah, they don't say it like that. That's exactly how they say. And then he said column right, heart. So like that's funny. But like a column right is like basically a right turn in a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
So if you have a flight is like, it's like there's 4 elements and then everybody's lined up from shortest to tallest.
Got it.
So you got 4 people, 4 lines, and it's lined up however far back it goes. But then when we do a column right, it's like the whole flight pivots and turns this way. So it's like imagine like a long ass snake, like the game snake, and then a column right, like we're marching. They always call it on 2 and 4. So it's like hup 2, 3, 4, hup 2, 3, 4, and they'll go column right, harch, hut 2, and then we turn hup 2, 3, 4. We keep going. So I just think that was interesting that he did that column right, and then the beat started. That's hard. And it sounds like stomping.
Yeah.
Like the marching.
Martian with an army of Spartans, sparring with a knife in a missile fight. Get your intel right, your intelligence.
I feel like I heard this sample.
It's definite.
What
I
is
spit
this?
more than speech impediments. Brooklyn's the residents, the best, and it's evident. We got them niggas PE nuts.
Like the
elephants.
elephants. No, this is Joey.
What?
This is
Oh,
Joey.
I'm about to say.
It's definite. I spit more than speech
Speech
impediments.
impediments.
Brooklyn's the residents, the best, and it's evident. We got them niggas PE nuts. Like they elephants. Throw them in the truck if they hate though. We don't give a fuck as long as we collect our peso. Y'all collect pesos. Y'all money ain't right here. I got them girls next to the wood like they like it. I'm right here. Trying to get a bug, trying to pollinate. Steve's got that presidential shit. Time to inaugurate my PE conglomerates. By the PEE on any wannabe E. Weak MC. Irama to leave them empty. Congratulate the semi-auto. Fire flames spitter like Komodo. No time for fake people. They be simming like Komora. I'm the Emperor in search of Theodora. My heart go. It's panic like Dora when shots blast. See, I was raised that way. I'm from a place where they raise that K like every day and every way and everywhere you go. Just ain't safe. The only thing that I can say to you is pray. Cause when niggas start equipping and throw the clip in, your blood dripping and catch you slipping. Under the victim don't know what's hit them through his spinal. Just another man who defeated by survival. That's your biggest rival in your whole life. These bars you can't handle, you better hold tight.
This was my favorite.
I'm like, you're so right. Still ain't got enough shine to last the whole night, nigga.
Yo. Oh shit. Yo. I fuck with this one.
This one's cold. This one's my favorite one too.
Assassinate us, bitch. Fuck that. Fuck everything, son. Fuck government. Fuck listening and shit.
Want fucking energy, dickheads?
Steez.
It's like 6 million ways to die, my nigga, choose one. Doomsday come and start investing in a few guns. New gats, booby traps, and bazooka straps. Better play your cards right, no booster packs. Everybody claim they used to rap, but these ain't even punchlines no more. I'm abusing tracks, leaving instrumentals blue and black. I'm in Marty McFly mode, so tell them that the future's back. Riding on hoverboards, wiping out motherboards. Stop spitting fire cause my motherfucking lung is scorched. King Arthur when he swung his sword. Or King Arthur, I ain't even use a pen in like a month before. I had a hard time writing lyrics, now I'm way overheads. Science fiction, you can get it. I've been the flyest with it. With a minor find of interest for your finest interests. They say hard work pays off. Well, tell the base guard, don't quit his day job. Cause PE's about to take off with protons and electrons. Homie, that's an A-bomb. Fucking ridiculous. Finger to the president, screaming fuck censorship. If Obama got that president election and them PE boys about to make an intervention. Fuck what I once said, I want the bloodshed. Cause nowadays for respect you gotta pump lead. I guess Columbine was listening to Shaka Khan and Pokemon wasn't getting recognized at Comic-Con. It's like we've been content with losing, and half our students falling victim to the institution. Jobs are scarce since the scientific revolution, and little kids are shooting Uzis cause it's given to them. Little weapon, code name Smith & Wesson, and you'll be quick to catch a bullet like an interception. If your man's trying to disrespect it, send a message and it's over in a millisecond, nigga.
Yo. Okay, stop. Damn. Yo, that one was insane. That was, I don't know, that was perfect. That was perfect to me. It checked off all my boxes, my fucking boxes.
He said we got them PE nuts, like they elephants. We got them pro era nuts. Like, come on now, man. He said you be quick to catch a bullet like an interception. Oh my goodness. That one was hard. I like that one. Not to say that the other ones weren't, but that was hard. Ooh. Wow, survival tactics, right? Yeah, survival tactics.
Hold on.
You need to add that one.
Yeah,
that's just some heat.
That's shit.
That shit is some
honestly,
heat.
If I had heard that one when I was younger, my opinion of this of Joey could be different. I'm not gonna lie, it could be way different.
Yeah.
My library music could be way different too. If I had heard that way younger. Like a long time ago.
Such an amazing track, man. The straight raps too. No chorus, no hook, just bars.
Just bars, no bullshit. Just what is it? The little quick 16, a 64, whatever they call it, 32. Just
a 32 pack.
I like that one. I almost want to listen to that one again. Shit.
Production is so cold on this project too, man. For all of them being 17, 18.
Oh, they all produce this themselves?
Yeah, I think it's in-house.
I'm a beast with these flows. 2 birds, 1 stone. You get geese when trees roll. They say I'm evil cause I train my ego to see gold. Casino seagulls couldn't see these goals, please. It's the return of the Beast Coast. No cash flash, but the cheese still make teeth show. Incognito, it's how you move on the strip, but you trying to be Vito. Well, there's rules to this shit, don't get clapped. Y'all ain't real spitters, y'all lips chap. You better watch, Mr. Nice Watch, don't risk that. I got a 6-pack of beer skill that I spill like that. And everybody knows that shit crap. Y'all niggas so spoken, down below token. The type to drop the soap when you soak in front of most men. It makes sense why you want beef with this frozen. It's nuts for you, schooled in the tool. A kid hold 'em, better shoot yourself, Plaxico. Because I'm next to go, the progressive flows from New York to New Mexico. My lyrical Spanish with the fans is demanding. Step into my box and that's exactly what you standing. Ain't no half stepping around me. And you gotta drown the fish before you clown me. The young cop killer, I'm that ill, so Doc, will ya give me 2 shots for Tupac killer, nigga?
So searching till my flows are perfect. I ain't trying to be a slave to grow old from working. Sorry, badass, you lucky that I peeped this second. Tell them niggas keep it stepping with they beat selection. Check the melodies, it's so heavenly. That shit to get your hips to move with no 70s. Or the opium, can I bust soliloquies? Got that shit mixed and mastered, both remedies. Grab a spoonful, we stirring up a pot. And you know we gotta serve it while it's hot. I'm flowing like a volcano and dripping verses off the top. Dirty cops still swerving on the block. Looking for black kids that's spitting up acid. It's in my jeans, so don't worry where my pants is. Get with the script, it's that ignorant shit.
My goodness.
And they bound to get sick of us quick, but I ain't sealing my lips. It's a shift. I know you feel it, man. We blowing up like a ceiling fan, dropping off jewels like killer cams, man. When it comes to kicking verses, I'm Mr. Van Damme. Crushing strawberry, it's a jam. So throw up both hands if you can. Ironic how I'm killing this shit. Until they bury me, my volume is going in depth with longevity. Stupid.
Some of my favorite bars,
Game of Thrones.
like if I had to make a list of bars that are like in my top 10, Capital Steez has like 2 of them in here. When he was like, "Oh, it's in my jeans. Don't worry where my pants
My
is."
pants at.
But
Yeah.
you could also hear it as "Don't worry where my parents is" as well. So I was just like, I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then
I didn't think of that.
what did he say? What else did he fucking say? What was the second bar? I was trying to keep them in
That
mind
mixed and
too.
mastered bar was crazy for me. Like both remedies mixed and mastered.
Well, he said spoonful. Damn.
Yeah, that was shortly after the mixed and master one. I mean, this weak ass.
I gotta look at the
this week-
lyrics. I gotta look at the lyrics
Yeah.
again.
This shit up my. Hold on.
That's
There we
fine.
go.
KILLUMINATI. Naughty Joey.
It's right in here.
So searching to my slow 70s. Or the opium, can I bust a shit mixed and mastered?
Here it is.
Remedies. Grab a spoonful, we stirring up a pot. And you know we gotta serve it while it's hot. I'm
That
Oh, Crushing Strawberries is a jam. Strawberries.
jam.
Strawberries is who made the beat. You hear Strawberries at the very beginning. That's the producer. So he
I
said,
didn't even catch that.
he said
Okay,
Crushing Strawberries is a jam.
It's a jam. Yeah, I get it. I
Cold.
That's-
cold.
get it. Is that a double? I
Yeah,
don't know.
if
But
you
yeah,
crush Strawberries,
that's
you get
hard.
jam.
Yeah, you get jam, and then it's also that's the producer, and he made a
Yeah.
fire ass track, also known as a jam.
Yeah.
But I was thinking it's a jam. I was thinking of the jam. It's a jam, as in like you know how they say like a sticky situation.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay,
So
triple.
that's a is that a triple?
Triple.
Damn, a sticky situation because jam is sticky. Yeah, I'm not even. You heard it. You heard what we said. We just went through it, broke it down, analyzed it. I'm tired. I'm not gonna go over this. It's mental gymnastics.
Joey,
But nah, this
ew.
track is also fire. But I think the ones with Capital Steez I like the most.
I love
Survival Tactics is like my favorite right now. This one was also really good.
Mhm.
And if they made these beats, I might have to order some equipment to start
I'm
investing,
dead.
'cause
I'm
it's
dead.
like I need some way to express myself creatively, because my instruments I can't play because I get off, it's late at night, I can't really play at night. And in the
Mhm.
morning I stay up late at night, so then I can't really get up early in the morning and play. It's like I'm
Right.
damned if I do, damned if I don't. So
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, that's That's awesome and inspiring. Like I said, if I had heard this and figured out how old he was at the time when I was listening to like the rappers that I was listening to, this could have changed my perspective on one, like what I'm capable of, especially as like a young black man.
Yeah,
listening to this kind of music, because I mean that's what Cole and Kendrick did for me, and I think I discovered I like Cole more than Kendrick at one point because I was listening to Blow Up. I was listening to that song Dreams, like the girl of my dreams. That I was listening to those tracks and I kind of like liked him. And then I didn't really like Kendrick yet because Kendrick was like weird to me, just like how he is to everybody else. I was listening to Michael Jordan. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was listening to I heard the Monster remix and I was like, oh damn. I heard Look Out for Detox and I was like, oh damn, this nigga can rap. And then I heard Cut You Off and I was like, he doing that weird shit again. Like
I'm dead. Yeah.
But then, you know, I kept listening and I was like, okay, this nigga can rap. When he's not playing, he can rap. And that's just kind of how
I heard Tammy's song again for the first time in a long time. I heard that shit today and I was like, oh, okay.
That's Overly Dedicated, right?
I think that's still Section 80. I think it's Keisha and Tammy songs are on. No, yeah, it's on Section 80.
It's Section 80. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else, but yeah, man. I wish I heard his music. I didn't hear nothing. I heard nothing about Joey until I want to say probably like Devastated. When I heard Devastated for the first time, that was like my first Joey track.
I heard Devastated today too for the first time. I've never heard that song. I was like, oh, this is Joey. I was like, oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna have to write that one down because I'm making a list of songs that I want to learn how to play on my baritone. That's got to be on there. that song is crazy.
I'm dead.
Production on that song is also nuts. Awesome song, man.
This is such a great mixtape. They were calling it, a lot of publications were calling it one of the best mixtapes of 2012. And that was like, man, that was like mixtape era still. You still had Wayne, you still had Wiz, you still had Big Sean was still coming up too. Like you had a lot of artists that were putting out mixtapes, and this being held as one of the best of that time for that year. Oh yeah. That would gas me. At 17, I'll be like, yeah, shit, fuck yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing right after I graduate.
Yeah.
Putting out this music.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so that was 4, right? And then you
we
said
can do Snakes.
The next one you want to do Snakes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is this? Tana Apex?
She's no longer with Pro Era. I think she left the group, but she's...
And Jay Dilla produced it. Yeah.
A Jay Dilla beat. I ended on a smooth note.
Free Max B.
Crescendo in, okay. Definitely smooth. Free Max who?
I think he said Max B. Who was on the Wiz project that we just did.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like sometimes I feel alienated because I'm not up in the stadium playing or on the radio saying fuck them bras, we don't love them, we degrading them, but always find myself back at the back Canadian blood vessels popping out my craniums. Niggas asking when the tape gon' drop, but I got nothing to say to them because I've been slacking the skill. Although my passion is real, I'm too caught up catching the feel when I should be cashing the meal. There's something about me being younger that affected my hunger. Got older and number, realize I can't count on these hundreds to determine my elation. Pursue the happiness, I keep pacing. These motherfuckers faces, these ain't fair races, they just let the fit erase us. Adopted by the slum, son of guns, this is how they rate us. Yo son, we gotta raise up, don't let them just array us till we raise us in the sun. So we gotta wake up.
Cause they always be behind in the cut, always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent, apex on the verdicts, tonight we serving serpents. Cause they always be behind in the cut, always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent.
Got a whole bunch of shit up on my plate now. Thinking like in the man garden it's a snake now. Cause I don't know who to believe or who to deceive. Got me thinking I sold my soul and they receive a receipt, but I won't proceed to retreat. Jigga told me watch your throne seat, and now I seize it. And the respect to big, I gotta seize it. And I hope you see me, cause these niggas don't want beef for my talents. They ain't fit for this green, they just eat a salad. You think because you avid, they just gonna let you have it. It's a lot to learning that my nigga need to access. It's the access of the earth at the birth. I found a new balance, and now I walk on water like I knew balance, just like a relative. Marijuana said it is. Got me thinking I should put a bomb right where the Senate is. Cause they corrupting the youth. We ain't deducting the truth. Looking at the president like, yo, it must be nothing to you.
Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Apex on the verdicts tonight with 7 serpents. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent.
I passed the Dutch to the left and it started to make sense. It's funny how I see it more straight when I'm bent. You've been warned on the wrist to take the sit on top. Been on clock, so you can see that I've been on watch. Shit don't stop till you make the sacrifices. Trading was priceless to ISIS and devices. When the lights switch, I shift like I'm typing. Living in the era with crisis, the lifeless. And the transacting like your mans. Bitch niggas only know that transactions is the plans, but the mic is in my hands, so I fouled the booth. The blacker the berry is, the more sour the fruit. They ejecting us to make us cowards to the power of truth. Became flowers from roots, and now we just moving cahoots. I move from the stoop and put my foot right down on the asphalt. Every night I ask, Lord, if this what I asked for.
Cause they always be behind in the cut.
That was insane. Hold on, I gotta hear that one more time.
Light switch, I shift like I'm typing. Living in the era with crisis, the lifeless. And the transacting like your man. Bitch niggas only know that transactions is the plans, but the mic is in my hands, so I fouled the booth. The blacker the berry is, the more sour the fruit. They ejecting us to make us cowards to the power of truth. Became flowers from roots, and now we just moving cahoots. I move from the stoop and put my foot right down on the asphalt. Every night I ask, Lord, if this what I asked for.
Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Apex on the verdicts tonight with 7 serpents. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent.
Dilla was crazy with the beats.
Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent.
That bass in the back is crazy. I love that little bass in the back. They always said Jay Dilla had like, he's never on like the 1s and the 2s. Like he's always like in between the beats. Like I'm like, bro, I can see it. I can see his beats were just amazing. Yeah, but man, you know, great track, smooth track, smooth fucking track.
5-pack, honestly, really smooth 5-pack.
And Summer Nights is good. Daily Routine is good.
Produced by MF Doom. I don't know.
Penny Royale is good. World Domination is another good one. Righteous Minds, I don't remember too much. I know I've heard all these songs. And then the last song, it's a posse cut. Everybody from Pro Era is on there, and they all have like great verses
that's why it's 12 minutes.
Yeah. But it's great project. Great fucking project, man.
Yeah.
We basically did like half the album.
Really? It's only, there's 14 tracks. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, that was a good chunk. That was like the meat, really.
Yeah.
Like I mean, because I got all different kinds of feels. I kind of got like a really smooth, like a track with a hook or a chorus, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I also had like a message. It was kind of like a political rap, right?
Yeah.
And then I had something like a what do they call it? I'm not gonna say ego rap, but it's kind of like you just spit your shit, pop your shit, kind of show you what I could do. Let me show you these flows and rhyme schemes and kind of talk about like it's like the braggadocious rap. There you go. It's kind of like that, but it's not about like money and all this shit. It's kind of like talking about your character and your status and what you're capable of and like the power that you have. That's what I fuck with. So that was really cool to hear. And then hearing like an intro type like waves, like kind of just, you know, moving things along, kind of showing you what the rest of the track is going to be like. And then even from the tomb, like resurrecting a sound that you don't really hear often.
Yeah.
That was interesting too. So, and then like I said, Survival Tactics was fire to me. I love that track. And then KILLUMINATI was good too. But yeah, honestly, all of them I think were really interesting. I wish I heard them a long time ago because when I was looking for more Joey stuff to listen to, I listened to 2000 and I listened to
American Badass.
American Badass. I listened to that, and I think on my Droid I had a few tracks from American Badass. I don't remember exactly what they were. I know Temptation was one of them, and then oh man, what was the others? This was so long ago, so I don't really remember.
Yeah,
forgive me, but yeah, I know he had some tracks, but I think that's what I default to is like listening to stuff that's a little bit more smooth and like melodic. Like Temptation, rather than stuff that's like rapidy rap, because I listened to that when I was really young. But then growing up, like my mom would play all kinds of music. Like, you know, she would play Jay-Z, she would play Trick Daddy, she would play like, you know, some of the Florida music a lot, and then also like I grew up in dance and stuff, and like my cousins used to like play a lot of music at parties, and my granddad and grandma would play like, you know, Pac, and they would play Biggie, and they would play what's his name, bro? I think they used to play Ludacris too, which is funny. And then what's that dude's name? I found this dude, I think his name is Chip the Ripper or something like that. Chip the Ripper. He was like an really old school rapper, like a freestyler. I found some CDs with his tracks burnt on there. But yeah, it was like a lot of mix, but like of more party songs, you know, party songs, upbeat songs, more R&B. So when I hear stuff like that, it's like it's easy to digest for me, and I kind of just like listen to it because it's like an earworm for me, like different melodies. Yeah, and I think that's why I gravitated towards like band, and then, you know, playing instruments, and then like wanting to make beats, wanting to produce when I was younger because of things like that. So this kind of stuff, like I don't think I had the ear for when I was younger, and that's probably why I missed it, because I might have came across some of his stuff like on the Pandora. I don't see why they wouldn't play Joey on that Pandora, right? But like, and it's funny how the first track that I heard that really stuck out to me was Devastated. That's like, you know, he's rapping in that song, but it's like melodic, like very melodic. So I think that's just the way my brain was, man. But I mean, either way, this is cool. I really need to do my research, I feel.
I was tapped in for a long time. So when I sit here and I give my rap takes, they come from a place of not ignorance. I'm not just potting because this fucking mic is in front of me. Like I've been a fan of this shit for a long fucking time. I've done my homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was the biggest fucking Tupac fan ever. So that's all I heard was Pac. And of course, Biggie, and what else were they playing? Like you said, Trick Daddy, I used to hear a lot. Mary J. Blige, my mom would play a lot too.
Oh, don't even get me started on her. And Mariah Carey, my mom loved Mariah Carey, bro. I don't know why she loved that lady so much. She went to so many concerts, had shirts, CDs. I was just like, why does she like this lady so much? I mean, she can sing her ass off. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. And I think she's probably my favorite. I'm not going to say she's my favorite because that's my mom's favorite. And I haven't really I haven't really listened to enough female R&B singers to say like this is my favorite, because it's really only Mary, then like a few Whitney here and there. Then I got Mariah Carey, and then Cheryl Lynn, and I listen to a lot of Cheryl Lynn on the side. So I don't know who I could really say, because there was so many different ones back then. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, that was 1999. I mean, if you want us to react to the rest of it, I mean, by all means, I'm willing to go right back down memory lane with this.
real.
Like, I know the other tracks are good. I just didn't want to I didn't want us to do a full album reaction because it was probably gonna take too fucking long. So I was trying to like concise it. I was trying to concise it down to my favorite 5 tracks. But I know, like I said, the rest of the tracks are just as good, if not maybe better. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. If this video catches steam, they're probably gonna be like, you should have picked this song over here.
This. Let us know. Let us know what you think.
We can spin back. Check it out. We can spin back and do a 1999 part 2.
By all means, let us know, because what we want from y'all is interaction. Like, let us know what you want to see. We will do it. We want to learn about music too. So if you got suggestions,
you got
like
old,
how that one,
new?
yeah, like the one person, I forgot her name, but shout out to you. She suggested we do Beyonce's album, but we did do a couple of her tracks. We did 16 Carriages and we did Texas Hold'em when they had like first dropped.
First dropped.
And and those were really cool tracks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
even though we got Flamed a bit in there, but y'all pieced it up in there. Y'all pieced it up for us.
Which is okay, because we got time for that too. Well, I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I want from y'all is interaction, negative, positive, because I'm pretty sure any negative interactions I could turn into positive ones, unless y'all just straight up hating and being dumbasses for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, man, it's been your guys, Terrell, myself, Rod. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this with a friend, or if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Let us know what you think. Check out the backlog. But until then, stay up, be easy. And you guys, we out.
Adios.
Peace.
But only Cardi can pick the right ones, though.
You're not a rapper. That shit is trash. Look, Rob, that shit is trash. But that beat with that bubbling on the side that I'm tuning out is just fire.
They're just. I feel like he's in too deep now, so he can't really break shit off. But you'll